Hi, I'm Angel from Angel Mills Brand Strategy, and today I've partnered with Alibaba.com to give business owners like you some tips on how you can use Eventbrite to promote your next event. Keep watching to learn how to create your first event listing on the platform.
So this is what I see when I log into the Eventbrite platform. I see a number of events that are being recommended to me based on what is popular on the platform at this time. So Eventbrite does work off of an algorithm. So the more traffic that your particular listing gets, the higher up in search it will be, and the more likely you have a chance to end up on the front page. So I'm going to take you to the back end of my account. I host a lot of events on this platform. I want to show you a paid event listing that I have running right now so that you're able to see kind of what the back end looks like and get some tips for how you can set up your listing and maximize it for data collection and marketing purposes. So the first option you have when you're on the back end is basic info. Here you put in your event title, you add tags for your event, you select your organizer, which is going to be yourself, and then you indicate where the event is. So if it's online, in person, or if it's TBA. You can also put the date and time for your event here as well. So a little tip for tags, I would encourage you to check out Eventbrite Trends. If you actually go to the front page of Eventbrite, there is something called Eventbrite Trends where you can see what types of words and search keywords are trending in search. So I believe you actually have to go to Browse Events to see it. And in addition to this, I would also encourage you to look at Google Keywords as well as Google Trends. And so these, when you search your particular terms that relate to your event or your industry in those platforms, you'll see some of the common words in search. So right now, if you click on trending searches, you'll see what words are trending the most on Eventbrite right now on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. So you can use this to inform the type of events that you want to host and the type of tags that you choose. I would definitely encourage you to use tags that include the word online in them. So online event, online conference, if it's an online event, of course. So let's go to details. Details is where you put your photo, which you want to be a high quality image that has little wording. Mine has a bit of words here, but you don't want to have too much words in your photo because you can put all of that information in the description. Here you can put in the summary piece, you can put a 1 to 2 sentence description that is 140 characters or less. It gives folks a little bit of a preview and a teaser for what your event is about. In the description, of course, you can put more long form information. This piece should include who your event is for, what will take place during the event, and what value the event will add to your participants' life, essentially. You want to make it interesting, get as specific as you can. You can also add photos here. You can add in additional text. You can add videos. So there's a lot you can do with this listing to make it appealing to a potential attendee. If your event is online, you will be offered the option to have an online event page where you will need to put in the link where people can join your event. So if that's Zoom, YouTube, wherever, you can add that link in here. You can add in photos, images, videos. Again, this is also a page where you can add a lot of flair to it. Let's go to ticket options. You can add as many ticket options as you would like. There are 3 types of ticket options on Eventbrite. They are paid, free, and donation. You're also able to change the names of any of the tickets, so you don't have to keep the generic name they provide you. A big trend happening right now is for the donation tab. People are using that tab to create pay what you wish tickets. So if you want to provide, if your event has a cost and you want to provide some low cost options for people to join, you can use a pay what you wish option and people can pay $1 or more to join your event. Eventbrite also has an add-on option where you are able to upsell any of your attendees. So you can sell ebooks, you can sell physical books, products, whatever things you think would be of interest to them, you are able to add it in here and folks can also purchase that as well. Now let's go to payments. I won't click on that because I think you might see some of my payment information, but here you have the option to put your payout method, when you want your payouts to take place, and Eventbrite will make sure you get your funds, of course, minus any fees that they take for your paid event. You can also put details for your refund policy here as well. Order options. This is a piece that I find that people often look over. They rush through this piece, but it's a lot of nuance and detail that if you pay attention, you can really maximize your data collection and marketing efforts with this piece of the process. So with your order form, you're able to customize your order form based on the ticket type if you would like. And it's important that you pay attention to what information is required and what information you make optional for your attendees. You want to make the first name, last name, email address, and cell phone number of your attendees. So you see that here. You want to make that included and required. That information is important because that enables you to follow up with those attendees later. If your event is paid, Eventbrite will automatically make the billing address and card info information required as well. You also have the option to add any custom questions to each ticket type that you choose. So if there's any information you'd like to glean from the attendees that are signing up, you're able to add in your own questions and make them required or optional. It is up to you. You can also activate a group registration. So if your event is paid and you would like to offer any discounts or deals for groups of people that register, you can activate that as well. Here you can also put in any special instructions you have for attendees once they register. You can also put in a nice little message to folks after the ticket sales end to alert them to future events or to engage with them later. So let's go to, so we're still into order options. You also want to pay attention to order confirmation. This is a place where you can put in any pertinent information that attendees need to know about your event. You can show them, they will see your confirmation page after they register. So you can put the information there. You can also send it later with their ticket in the email format. So people often need a lot of reminders about things. So this is a great way to include the repetition for instructions. And there's options to do registration transfers if folks can't make it. You can also enable a wait list. So if you have very limited tickets for your event, you can enable a wait list where people can still, the option is here, where people can still give you their information, and if a ticket becomes available, you can offer it to them. So after that, we want to move on to orders. Orders is a place where you can see all of the orders that you've received. You can also export that here. You can export a list in an Excel, PDF, or CSV format. And this is a way if you want to use this information for anything else or import it into, save it to your laptop, your computers, or import it into an ad or anything like that, you're able to do that here. You can also send emails to your attendees through the Eventbrite platform. So anyone who has registered, you can set up some automated emails to go out to them, and you can schedule them as well. So I love using this feature. So we talked a little bit about managing your attendees. Let's talk about apps. Eventbrite integrates with a number of different apps, including Facebook, HubSpot, MailChimp, and the list goes on. So you want to check out what are some of the different apps that Eventbrite integrates with and see if there are ways that you can kind of automate some of your event promotion. I particularly enjoy using Facebook and Gold Star, which Facebook, I'm able to integrate my Eventbrite events into my Facebook page and promote there as well. And then with Gold Star, I'm able to integrate my event into their platform, and Gold Star will actually push my event out for me to platforms like Groupon. So it increases the traffic that's ultimately coming to your Eventbrite page. So now that we talked about apps, we're kind of at our last piece here, privacy settings. If you want your event public, that's great. That's kind of the automatic option that you receive. You can make the event private if you choose. But if you want to do that, you do have to enable that manually by clicking on privacy. So if you don't want your event in search, you only want it to be invite only, you can make it private and just send out a private link to anyone you would like to register. And then, of course, You have the option to display your start and end time if you would like for your event on your listing. And then you can also choose if you would like to display the number of tickets remaining after your page is live. So I'll give you a look at my listing so you kind of can get a feel for what I chose to do with it. Of course, I have my cover image here, title of my event, the date. Folks are able to add it to their calendar. I have additional details in the description. And I've also updated this listing several times because this is a competition and we have finalists. I actually was able to update this listing to include the finalists in the page. So it's really good for you to think about your Eventbrite listing as a living page. So you want to be updating it as new information becomes available. It's not something to kind of just put up and neglect. You want to be paying attention to it, checking out your analytics, and just thinking about different strategies you can use to push your events to an even wider audience. I'm going to close that out. Thank you all so much for joining me and Alibaba today. We are so happy to work together and share this information with you. I hope that you learned a lot, and stay tuned for more videos about Eventbrite and other business topics.